I'm Eddie Yates, co-founder of the Skid Row Community Coalition. And before I get started, I just want to say two words from an educational standpoint. These words are synonymous with the language of Ghana and Western Africa. The first one is Akaba, which just basically means welcome. And the second one is Akwaba, and it means thank you. And we come before you today thanking all that are here for coming out in celebration of the lives of both Mollie Lowery and our dear sister Linda. Let me just say that we are thankful to Gladys Park and also to the city of LA, the mayor's office, for making this all possible. This is the last in a series of 4 movie events that we've had, 2 in Gladys Park and 2 in St. Julian Park. And we're on the agenda for next year. But the Skid Row Community Council was formulated so that we could be a voice for the community and that we could be a voice to bring sorely needed resources to this community. A community that has basically been left out for so many years. A community whose voice has been impotent on behalf of the citizenry of this community. And I say that not lightly, for this is a community. Linda was a member of this community and Mollie was a tireless vigilant worker of this community. So this community shouldn't, the things that happen in this community should be diametrically opposite to any other community in this city, in this state, or in this country. So we're working diligently to do that. We partner with so many different organizations, and USEF, which Kevin Michael Key is an employee of, United Coalition East Provision Project. We must give them a big shout out. LA Can, General Jeff, OGN Services, Coach Ron, who was here earlier, but is no longer here, the 3-on-3 Basketball League. We unified on one accord with the same mindset, the same thoughts, that this community must be uplifted in a way that has never been uplifted before. And this is just merely a start to the things to come. And again, I'll say in closing, we thank you. We appreciate you being here, and we look forward to having other events that you guys could attend. Thank you, and have a nice evening.
So here's what we're going to do, because we did get a late start again. Apologies, but you know, we're right on time. I'm going to call up John Malpe, and I'm going to call up Catherine so that they could speak to both Linda and Mollie's love for this community, our love for them, and just recollections. And then we're going to have our jazz guitars right after that. Let me check my time. How much time we got, Brent? We're good. Big John? John Malpe, founder of the other LAPD, and a dear, dear friend of so many in this community. Thank you, John.
There's a lot of noise back over here. I guess it's keeping the screen up. You know, I met Mollie Lowery in 1985, right when the Lamp was opening. And I got to thank Jeff and Catherine, I guess, for being here at all, because I showed up in this community as a volunteer at the soup at the Hippie Kitchen. But at that time, you know, Mollie was really, you know, she created a place where everybody was welcome and people weren't thrown out because they didn't act right or fit into some program or like that, you know. And it was really about relationships with people, and that was a beautiful, beautiful thing. And it was part of creating this community as a community of compassion, where people in this community have a lot more empathy and skills, actually, for dealing with all kinds of people than pretty much anywhere else. Any other community, people don't get it. But here, people's hearts and spirits are bigger, and they really know how to groove with all kinds of people. And, you know, Mollie was really, you know, she created a place where everybody was welcome and people weren't thrown out because they didn't act right or fit into some program or like that, you know. And it was really about relationships with people, and that was a beautiful thing. And I think Kevin actually introduced me to Linda after the movie, the Soloist was made. Kevin I think did a lot of production work on that, and Linda was in the movie, and Kevin was in it. He had a non-speaking part in all the wild and smoke-filled and apocalyptic, crazy over-the-top Hollywood visions of this community that were actually like really pretty bogus. But as a result, one of the blessings of that was, as a result, Linda started coming to our rehearsals and brought her wit, her humor, her compassion, and all the multidimensionality, her dancing, her singing, to us, and we became, really just, elevated by her presence. And, this last year, as both Mollie and Linda were struggling, with cancers, they were still bonded, very closely. And Mollie spent a lot of time getting an apartment for Robert, Linda's beloved husband, and even with a third bedroom for a caretaker caregiver that could be there with them. And so those two, not only did they know one another, they were very, very close to one another. And Mollie, passed about a month before Linda, and I think Linda very well knew that she was, that she was going to be meeting Mollie. And we were with Linda, my wife Andrea and I were with Linda a day and a half before she passed away, and she went through a really a moment where she couldn't breathe, and she was pretty upset, and she asked us to stay, and we did stay, and she calmed down. And then another person from Lamp Community showed up right then. So she had so many friends, so many people who cared about her, and and that was the community that she and Linda, that Linda and Mollie created together, along with all of you guys. And I feel blessed to be a part of this community. Thank you very much.